I'm Cathy Moore, and this is my job. I'm at the Cottage Grove Police Department today to find out what happens when someone is arrested and booked in Cottage Grove. This is Officer Mike McCormick. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Cathy.
How long have you been an officer for the city of Cottage Grove?
I've been a police officer for approximately 10 years, 6.5 which have been served in Cottage Grove.
Have you arrested many people?
After 10 years, yeah, I've arrested a few people.
We have a volunteer here today who's Justin, and he's going to role play a citizen being arrested. Where do we start?
Let's just say that Justin had a little bit too much to drink and was arrested for public intoxication. The officer, which today I guess would be you,
Yep.
would bring Justin into the Sally Port and then into the booking room.
All right, Mike, now that we've got Justin in the booking room, I've got his handcuffs off. What do I do next?
You want to talk to him pretty much through the whole process so they know what's happening as well.
Okay.
You take his right hand and put it on top of his head.
Okay.
And explain to him that you're going to do the same thing with his left hand.
All right, I'm going to do this to your left hand.
And tell him to interlace your fingers.
All right.
And then I normally like to start with the right side of the body and work my way down.
Okay.
So you want to, with your left hand, just keep a hold of his hands.
All right.
And then I usually just move over to the right here and just start with the front, work my way down to the back.
Okay.
Take any items that they may have, set those on the bench. Typically, we're going to have, at least one more officer here to assist us with these two.
Okay.
Once you get down there, you can have him kick his right shoe off.
All right.
Check, yep.
Okay.
And just check the bottom of his foot.
All
We're
right.
checking for any type of contraband, anything
Lift
that
up
may
your
have been
foot.
brought with him. Just check the bottom of the foot.
Okay.
And you work your way up. Also, we make sure if they're wearing a belt, we remove that. Any type of jewelry, anything like that as well, we'll take that and put that over with their personal belongings as well. And then do the same thing with the left side.
All right.
Both the legs up and down. And then again, when you get to that foot, have them kick that shoe off. Check the shoe and the bottom of the foot again. Okay, now that we're done with that, we normally have them come down to the bench, sit by the desk there, and this is typically where we begin either our paperwork process or an interview process.
Now what, Mike?
This begins the paperwork process. Whether we are going to issue them a citation, many times we'll question them about what they've been arrested for, and if we do that, we read them their Miranda warning advisory. So that's always recorded. Once they decide to talk to us, we'll ask them the questions. Sometimes we don't even need to do that. Sometimes it's just a citation, it's a book and release type thing. Other times it's something they're just being held and they're going to go to jail for. We keep all of our paperwork down here in this drawer, and we use the paperwork that pertains to the offense.
What happens if someone isn't cooperative during this process?
Well, that happens. Typically we have other officers that are in the station that can come, and sometimes just having an officer presence will help calm the situation. It's always good to calm people down, just try to talk them down. And keep them in the loop. Tell them what the process is, what's going to happen next, and those types of things. We do have mace and taser and that type of option, and that's kind of going down a last resort kind of thing that you really don't want to use if you don't have to.
Sure.
But typically we try to calm them down, and if we need another officer or two in the booking room, that usually helps with the situation quite a bit.
What's the toughest part of your job being a police officer?
This is a big part of it. Just dealing with uncooperative people that don't want to go along with the program. You got to have thick skin. Those types of things where something that may affect you different outside of the uniform, outside of work. You really just kind of got to deal with some cooperative, disrespectful people, and that's kind of goes along with the job.
Okay, Mike, what's next?
Well, there's always options to consider. Is he going to the hospital? Is he going to jail? Is he going to detox? In Justin's case, he's had too much to drink and he's been charged with public intoxication. So he's not free to go on his own. He'll need someone to take care of him. In the meantime, we would do paperwork and put Justin in a cell until that adult could get here. Okay, normally shut the door. You can only have a mattress right here. You can just tell them to pull that out. As you can see, we got all the amenities, real nice room. You got the bed, you got the toilet, and I don't know what else you need.
How long might someone stay in a cell?
In Cottage Grove, it's a maximum of 4 hours. At that point, they're either going to go to Washington County Jail, or probably before then, they'll be released to a responsible adult.
So they wouldn't get a meal or anything?
Not here, that'd be courtesy of the county.
So why did you want to become a police officer?
I've always liked to help people. I figured that this was my best way to contribute, and I've always wanted to be the cop that somebody would have to deal with if they dealt with a police officer.
Thanks for spending your time with me today.
Thanks for stopping by.
I think I'm going to head back to my desk job, and we should probably let Justin out of the cell.